July, August, September. These are often the months where conviction is tested. Here, institutions are still buying the dips, quietly accumulating. But as usual, retail is getting bored, frustrated, and making mistakes. Actually, check this out. This chart shows the average monthly returns for Nasdaq in post-election years, based on the last 40 years. Now, this chart shows Bitcoin's actual returns this year. January was strong, February a bit down, March down, April strong, May strong, June a bit down. I showed you this chart in April when I said I think we might get a surprise bullish April. I showed it to you again when I said we might get a bullish May. Then again in June when I said we might see a pullback. Nasdaq's historical performance in post-election years has so far lined up perfectly with Bitcoin's this year. This suggests July could be good, but August and September could be flat. Past performance is not an indicator of future results, so certainly do not buy or sell based on this, but it is interesting to see how well it's lined up, and it could indicate Q3 stays fairly flat. Then Q4 is all green. And yeah, this could be a coincidence, but we know history doesn't repeat, it rhymes. And this looks like some serious rhyming to me. So for Q3, I expect more of this chop, more consolidation, and this is when I'm patient. Q4, I expect to be more green overall, which lines up nicely with the upcoming rate cuts from Powell, which means for the next 90 days, especially August and September, at least historically speaking, this is where the weak hands get chopped up. They see a small pump, they FOMO in, price dumps, they panic sell. They rotate into the wrong narratives at the wrong time. My solution's simple. I'm not playing those stupid games. I will just weaponize my patience. Wait. Watch. And let everyone else get chopped up. Okay, now that actually does sound a little bit violent. What's with me today? Anyway, my point is, patience is a virtue. Now, the biggest catalyst for the next real bull wave, historically speaking, is rate cuts. If the Fed even hints at a pivot, if Powell uses slightly more dovish language in September, that could be an ignition switch. I'm watching every Fed meeting, every inflation print, every jobs report, and I am ready for macro to change the game. And obviously I track Bitcoin dominance, like I said in my last video. I watch for changes. I want to see if Bitcoin dominance starts grinding down. That is my canary in the gold mine. That is my early rotation signal. The goal for the next 90 days isn't to be the first on every pump. It's to be right and ready before the real move happens. Preserve capital, build conviction, watch the signals. Look, the next 90 days, they might feel slow. They might test your patience. Most people will get bored. Most people will rotate out too early, chasing short-term pumps and getting wrecked. They'll lose conviction. But the smart money, the institutions, they'll not get bored. They're positioning. They are accumulating. They're not hoping. They're not praying. They are planning. This isn't about being the first to catch every tiny altcoin pump in Q3. It's about being ready for the main event. It's about having your bags packed, your strategy clear, and your conviction strong when the real liquidity returns and the market truly wakes up. So, stay sharp, stay focused, don't let the chop wear you down. And when Q4 hits, and if those signals align, be the one already in position whilst everyone else is scrambling, chasing green candles and providing your exit liquidity. That's the game plan. I hope this gave you some clarity. I love you all. Trade smart. Don't be a dumbass. And I'll see you in the next one.